wonderful fellow adventurers. Welcome back to the Mysterious Ripley House. It's Thursday, we are here, and we get to dive right into episode 27. Once again, you guys voted and determined where the story was going to go today. And let's see what happens, shall we? Episode 27 of the Mysterious Ripley House. Of course, it is extremely exciting and nerve-wracking to think of Bianca deciding whether or not to go through the tunnel, especially when she just heard such a strange, clattering noise. Could she trust Hector or not? Well, we will have to wait until Tuesday to find out, because today we have headed back to the three kids and Jim and the singing dog. You'll remember that the singing dog, Bubbles, had just rescued them from the mysterious fog, though waking them up in time. But now, Tim was rising towards the ceiling like a balloon. "Quick, stop him!" Audrey shrieked. "Stop floating, Tim!" Raphael cried. "Well, I would if I could!" Tim exclaimed. Tim floated up and up. The hallway ceiling was so high. Soon he would float up beyond their reach, and then what would they do? Audrey tried to snatch at Tim's ankle. Raphael tried to grab Tim's shoe. Neither of them could reach him anymore. "Quick, Jim!" Raphael yelled. "You're taller!" "It's too late," Jim said. "I can never reach him in time." "Oh no," Audrey said. "Yikes," Raphael said. Tim was floating away. Just then, Bubbles, the singing dog, leapt into Audrey's arms. "Hurry up," Bubbles sang. Audrey thrust Bubbles up into the air, as high over her head as she would go. She stood on tiptoe. Bubbles squirmed and stuck her neck out, and then, chomp! She bit down on Tim's shoelace and held on tight. "Hooray!" Jim said. "Tim, you're not going to be stuck on the ceiling forever." "Thank you, Bubbles," Tim cried. "You are." Bubbles started to sing, lost hold of Tim's shoelace, and then snatched it back just in time. Audrey tied Tim's shoelace to the outstretched hand of a statue. Then Tim just floated there. "I feel like the decoration at a birthday party," Tim said. "You can be my birthday decoration, Tim," Raphael said. "Thanks." "But why did you start floating up towards the ceiling?" Audrey said. "I'm guessing it's a side effect of the fog," Tim said. "A side effect of the fog," Audrey said. "But we all inhaled the fog, and we all fell asleep. And that means, oh no." With that, Audrey started to float up towards the ceiling. Jim followed, then Raphael. Bubbles was the only one who didn't float, because she hadn't inhaled the fog. Tim caught Jim's ankle. Jim caught Audrey's ankle. Audrey caught Raphael's ankle. Raphael's head bumped against the ceiling. "Cool," Raphael said. "I can see a bird's nest through this window." They all stood up one on top of each other, like a chain floating towards the ceiling. Audrey said, "How are we going to get down?" All right, my friends, that is the end of episode 27, and it is entirely up to you. How the heck are they going to get down? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Get creative, figure it out, see if there's something clever and unexpected that you guys can do with that. And I promise that, of course, the weird side effects from the fog are not yet over. There's even more coming. It was pretty fun, pretty great. I'm excited for that. But yes, vote. Tell us what we want to do next. Tell a friend. Bring more people in on the adventure. And your mission for the day is to make a stained glass window, which I just did, and it was really fun, and I think it looks really cool. You can just use acrylic paint, and parents, this is completely washable, and if you don't believe me, you can look it up online. I already tested it myself. Just regular acrylic paint mixed with a little bit of water. You can just brush it on your glass windows, and it turns into kind of a stained glass thing. You can do a bunch of patterns. You can section it off with tape, or you can use maybe a glass marker. If you have a marker that can be used on glass, you can draw a design first and then fill it in, or just do some really fun stuff. But you can turn a window of your house into a stained glass window. So it's pretty fun, and I highly recommend it. I did that this weekend, and it was really fun and exciting. It's really cool. But that is it, my friends. Stay vivacious, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye!